Alright guys, Epic YOLO Slayers here, and today we're going to talk about State of the Game hosted by Yamish and the guys over at Massive. I want to talk to you primarily about the main discussion points. So that's 1.6, the PvP update, ETF2, and briefly the survival for PS4. So I want to jump straight into the video, guys. If you do like it, then please let me know below by clicking that like button and also checking out the full notes for this discussion. So the main point that came out of the State of the Game today is 1.6 and the goals for this particular update. So as I've said, this will be a PvP update, a lot like how 1.5 was a PvE update. With this 1.6 update, they are having ETF2, which is again a great addition, and is partly, well, the main reason why 1.5 was so successful. That's the word I'm trying to find. And at the moment, I believe they're on the sort of second selection of players, so if anyone wants to join the ETF and have some input on the game, then please go. I believe you can probably go on their website. I believe it's hosted in California, and there are some sort of specific requirements, but go check that one out. Now, in regards to 1.6, the main addition is your Dark Zone leaderboards, guys. Dark Zone bloody leaderboards. Finally, I'm so happy, because at the moment, as much as I love PvP, it's not competitive, and I'm a competitive player. I want to beat my friends and every single person in that Dark Zone, and I'm proud of it. So, if it tracks the amount of rogues you've killed, then perfect. If it tracks the amount of players that are non-rogues that you've killed whilst you're rogue, great. I want to see those stats, and I want to brag to my friends just how fucking good I am. No, but seriously guys, it's a great addition. It adds that sort of, that incentive to be better than everyone else that you need in a PvP game, a game which has a lot of PvP in. All other PvPs games have this aspect, and it's something that we've been waiting for, and it's been hotly talked about, so I'm really glad they're including it. Now, the stuff they'll be tracking, as I said, not 100% sure what they'll be, but it will be stuff like the amount of rogues you killed, NPCs, that sort of thing. As soon as the list has come out, then I'll try and give that one to you guys. Along with that one, they did say that they want to make it more rewarding in the Dark Zone, and that's for people who lose, even people who lose. So what they are including is weekly and monthly activities. So you can go in there and do a weekly activity and get some pretty good gear along with monthly activities, which would be great. And again, guys, depending on what those weekly or monthly activities are, then it will promote good behaviour. What I mean by that is it would encourage sort of positive behaviour from players. I realise at the moment the Dark Zone is cancerous. Sorry for using that word, guys, but that's the word that's going around for it. But in my opinion, if they add this in, then people are more likely to be positive towards other players. For example, if you got this monthly activity, you have to revive 15 players who aren't in your team. You know, that's a positive, that's positive behaviour, going over and saving those people, and you get a reward for being positive. So you can see why that's really beneficial to the Dark Zone, because I would say that a lot of players don't go in the Dark Zone simply because they're either running on their own or they just don't like going in. There's no reward for it. So really happy they're including it. What they have said, however, and one of my main gripes actually about this, is that there'll be no sort of best of all time list. And I want to be the best of all time. Look, I do. I get why they're not having that, and it will get reset over time. But, add it. I want it, please. That'd be great. From what we can tell as well, guys, there will be new caches involved in the 1.6 update. Now, we don't know what they are, but I'm really hoping for named caches. So named gear, named weapons, all that good stuff. Really want that included. And people might say, oh no, because you'll get all the named stuff in about 5 minutes. They should be really hard to get. That's fine. And let's be honest, when you get a cache, how many times do you open a cache? You want Predator's Mask, you get a Predator's Mask, and it's a shit roll. Almost all the time. So, yes, you might get stuff, but if it's a shit roll, it's useless. What's the fucking point anyway? So, you can see why I think it's a really good idea. Moving on from that, guys, briefly, I want to talk to you about the Survival on PS4, which will be released on December 20th. For all you PS4 players, don't listen to anyone who says Survival is shit, because they're wrong. Survival is really good fun, especially if you're playing with, say, 2 players. On your own, it's great fun, but it's very fucking intense. And if you don't play it much, you're going to get melted. Again, I've seen people run it in fucking 10 minutes, and it's just, in my opinion, what's the point? I mean, I get it, it's probably a challenge, but what's the point? You get no immersement in that time. It needs to be scary. You need to run into fucking LFB, LMB, sorry, not LFB, LMB, who are way more powerful than you are, and almost die. That needs to be there. That element is meant to be there. So you should get on it, guys. Honestly, if you've seen the videos, then you'll see just how much fun it is. Running with 2 players is what I would say is ideal, and that's how I normally run it. But that will be coming out, and there will be a maintenance to deploy the patch. But anyway, guys, that's kind of the main points that were talked about. I hope you're hyped like I am for the PvP updates. I can't wait for more information coming out on that. I'm not sure what other stuff they're going to add. Really can't wait. If you enjoyed the video, again, please, guys, like the video. That would be great. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.